The weirdest things in my life happened while I was making. I couldn't explain why, but it felt like a certain place was calling me. I could feel its strong gravity. I felt like home, but it's not an actual place I could name. Just pure haziness. And as time went by, I also became unfamiliar with myself. "2024 was the most beautiful year in my life. Still in uni, being around people that shared so many similar visions. We hang out together, talk about problems and futures under the endless sunshine. It felt like it could last forever, and we could be friends like this forever. With their love and support, I started videos. Everyone was excited. We couldn't wait for this thing to finish. But after that, due to many issues, the rest of the work landed onto my hands. Therefore, for more than a year, I was mostly on my own, facing the computer screen, alone. Weird things started to happen around that time. On a night in March 2025, after spending 3 days on the computer with very little sleep, my mind started to drift away. I can't tell you whether I was dreaming or actually went back in time, but in my blurry vision, the web pages of 2005 had returned on my screen, unrealistically vivid and alive, far beyond any archived snapshots. I wondered if the rest of the old web had also returned, so I typed in one link that was supposedly already long dead. It loaded, and it shows that my favorite game just came out. I logged in successfully, and then I was playing rounds and after rounds and after rounds. I was beating everyone's ass. I also had all the game coins I ever wanted as a kid, buying everything. Am I back in time? But even better, I thought to myself. Then I logged into another mini game that no longer existed. I used to spend all my time here, imagining the future houses of my own in that vibrant world. I created a new room and chose a pixelated Happy New Year background where vibrant city lights and fireworks of 2005 shone forever. As I put floors, windows, and countless colorful furnitures in this fantasy space floating above grounds, I could hear the busy streets filled with cheering voices of the young crowds, dressed in glistening garments, talking about love, friendship, and New Year's wishes. A future I'd always look forward to. I felt like a kid in a candy shop, and as if I were 7 years old again. I could smell the circuit board cleaner from the newly purchased PC, hear the router beeping quietly as the moist air gently brushes through my face with a pinch of earthy fragrance. For a moment, I forgot that I was already living in the future. A future that is just quite different from what I imagined as a kid. I was temporarily back to those sleepless nights where I had such vibrant longings for my adulthood under the window's wallpaper blue skies. I was sinking into this world deeper and deeper, chasing the nostalgic feeling of old homes. The browser suddenly crashed with a shrill arrow sound, one that I've never heard before, but loud enough to wake me up from any hazy and nebulous dreaming. It caught me off guard and almost gave me a heart attack. And just when I was wondering if what happened was real, I felt something warm and wet was flowing and spreading around my lower body. I peed myself. I panicked and stood up instantly. A sense of shame swept through my entire nervous system. And more than just normal urine liquid, the stains on the floor are sickly yellow. This is so weird, I whispered, while being disgusted by myself. The room was in dead silence, only the sound of spinning fan. I tried to call my friends and tell them about what just happened, but no one answered. And then I realized that the last time I texted someone was already 2 weeks ago. I guess it is also natural that they've forgotten about me. They all had better friends. I told myself so and put my phone away quietly. In the next few days, I try to find those old websites again. They're indeed all defunct. What's left there was only the broken snapshots that always led to reports of missing files. The portal to the hopeful future was gone, and I was stuck in this gray future called reality. No more glistening, vibrant colored New Year wishes. Just me being stuck with my PC and phone, free of notifications. I gradually started to have no desire to talk or meet anyone at all. Perhaps this feeling of being abandoned was too suffocating. I started to sculpt aimlessly to distract myself. That vivid memory or dream of 2005 was the only thing iterating in my head. It somehow gave me a goal, a kind of motivation to do something. And then all I could remember was the repetitive clicks of the mouse and the sound of the spinning fan. 2 weeks later, a 3D sculpture that resembled both a Chinese dragon and tree branches appeared on my screen. It was also the first time for me to stop thinking about that nostalgic dream. I didn't know why the sculpture looked the way it did, but it has a soothing yet powerful aura. I felt like it was protecting sacred things in a hidden place. Are you here to take care of all the memories and strong wishes of mine? I whispered quietly. Take me back to those happy days, please, my dear guardian of memories. I wish those days, even the smallest moments, could last forever and ever and ever and ever.